So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
We have already started here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Okafor. And he goes cross-field. And here's Abraham. Big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And it's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa going full tilt down the left. Very nicely done. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Correa wins the duel this time. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Jacobs. And here's Scamacca. Gets a good foot in there. It's a pretty loose pass. Referee's given a throw. Douglas Costa does well to get it back. Still goalless. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Muriel. Now it's Okafor. Played out wide. It's a promising position. And that's cause for mild irritation. Danger averted for now. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I would say that this guy, Tammy Abraham, is a player who's come to prominence under pretty interesting circumstances, but having had high-scoring seasons when he was a young lad, it's no surprise he's made it this far. I also like the fact that he's improving his link-up play, something that was once cited as a weakness.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Silerson chooses to deal with it himself. Douglas Costa. Nice sequence of passes, this. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Berardi completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's there to get it away. And it's Jakobs. Jakobs going full steam ahead down the left flank. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Showing great feet there. Okafor! And that would have been some goal.
Okay, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Lazio have got it back and they'll have another go. Jakobs. And here's Douglas Costa. He's picked his way through and he's certainly onside here. And that was very necessary. And that has left him in a heap. Not the most accurate pass. Scamacca. Out towards the flank. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass is just off target. Nice bit of trickery. Okafor. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Scamacca. Douglas Costa. Corner it is. Lazio have their second corner now. He gets big! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Lazio have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
That's a throw. McNair. Some resolute defending there. He's got away. McNair did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good take, and is he in? Now the ball in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be a throw-in. Foot in. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's not got that quite right. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're off again.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Douglas Costa. The message is clear, none shall pass. Okafor. He's had it taken off him. Berardi. Okafor. They get a throw in. Scamacca. Looking for options for movement, and he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get free, crossed into the box. Barrenechea. Okafor. Jacobs. And Rovella. And here's Muriel. Milan still this single goal behind. And here's Scamacca. And it's Rovella. He's in space and looking for options. Flings in across. Okafor. Milan are looking to break at pace. He could be in here. Berardi. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Muriel.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looking for a runner. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. He's quick to snatch it back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Spread neatly. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
David Luiz. What a throw in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5, numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Milan
15.
do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Scamacca does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Carboni. That's the throw. Abraham. Now it's Okafor. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Aimed beyond the defence. And it's made its way to him. Okafor. Jakobs gets it away. Cleared without complication. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Milan with a free kick then. And now as good a time as any to pull level.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Aguirre-Bala tries to clear. And they've got a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4, numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22. Il
And that's definitely not his best.
Cambio di giocatori.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cleared away and reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Chance! Off the post! Oh, it's come loose. Douglas Costa with the cross. Lazio have their third corner. There's the header! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And it's been played through. Silerson gets good distance on it. Deftly away. Taken back almost at once. He's being urged to shoot. Shapes to shoot! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Numero 15.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
That's really well cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back.
That's going in strongly. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Muriel.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
It's a
minuti di
sharp
recupero.
little chance, surely! In for the pieces! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Lazio take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Davinta gets it clear. And that's that. Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.